Hello children, welcome to science classes, and today we will take the second topic of the first chapter of class 7, that is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So children, you must have seen some non-green plants which are not capable to synthesize their food because they don't have chlorophyll in it. So such plants depend on food produced by other plants, and they are known as heterotrophs. And the mode of nutrition is known as heterotrophic mode of nutrition. In this, we will discuss about the parasite or the parasitic plant. Now, what are parasites? Parasites are plants or animals which live on or inside some another organism which is known as host and derive the food from that plant. For example, if you take the common example, that is dodder or kaskuta. In Hindi it is known as amar bel. Now if you see amar bel or kaskuta, you will see some yellowish thread-like structure and no leaves are present on kaskuta. Because they don't have leaf, they don't have chlorophyll, and because they don't have chlorophyll, they are not capable to prepare their own food, and for food item they go and stuck on some another tree or branch and start to absorb the food item. So जिनके ऊपर ये जाकर रहते हैं उनको बोला जाता है host, and from the host they take their food and water. Next children, if you see insectivorous plants, some plants they grow in marshy area where the soil lacks nitrogen. तो वो अपना खाना तो बनाते हैं but उनको extra nutrition की ज़रूरत है. So for that, what do? They trap some insect and feed on insect, and they take the nitrogen from the body of the insects. So that's why they are known as insectivorous plants. The children, if you see the screen, you will see the pitcher plant. Now the pitcher plant is an insectivorous plant in which the leaf is modified into the lid. It is like a pitcher with a lid. And children, when the insect enters inside this pitcher plant, the lid closes, and inside if you see, there are some downward pointing hairs inside the pitcher plant. तो जब इंसेक्ट इसके अंदर जाता है तो वो हेयर्स में ट्रैप हो जाता है, and internally some digestive juices are secreted by which the insect is diluted. It becomes soluble, and the nitrogen of the insect comes out, and the plant take it to synthesize what? To synthesize protein. तो इन दो तरीकों से प्लांट्स अपना खाना खुद न बनाकर दूसरों से खाना लेता है. First we have discussed about the parasitic plants, and second about the insectivorous plants. Now children, we will discuss about the saprophytic mode of nutrition. Now what does saprophytic means? Now sapros means rotten and tropic means food. तो जो plants सड़ी गली चीज़ों से अपना खाना लेते हैं, or you can say the plants or the organism which feed on dead and decaying matter are known as saprotrophs, and the mode of nutrition is known as saprotropic mode of nutrition. तो स्टूडेंट्स इसमें क्या होता है, ये जो खाना ये लेते हैं, like you must have seen bread mold. ब्रेड मोल्ड जो हमारी ब्रेड के ऊपर फंगस लग जाता है, दैट इज़ ब्रेड मोल्ड. तो इसमें खाना डाइजेस्ट कैसे होता है? एक्स्ट्रा सेलुलर डाइजेशन मीन्स the food gets digested either outside the cell or sometimes even outside the body. मतलब सेल के बाहर या शरीर के बाहर डाइजेशन होता है. That's why it is known as extra cellular digestion. इसमें डाइजेस्टिव जूसेस निकलते हैं और खाने को soluble बना देते हैं, and then it is being absorbed by the organism. Common example children, It is rhizopus, that is bread mold, mucor or pin mold, and yeast or mushroom. These are some common example of saprotrophs. Okay, children? Now next we will talk about the symbiotic relationship. कैसे दो ऑर्गेनिजम्स एक साथ रहकर एक दूसरे से को फ़ायदा पहुंचाते हैं और एक दूसरे के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट भी रहते हैं. So in this we will talk about the example of lichen. Now what is lichen? Children, lichen is a living partnership between fungus and alga. Algae और fungus एक साथ जब रहते हैं तो ये lichen कहलाता है. Now what does alga do? Alga is green in color, so they are capable to prepare their food. So they prepare the food, and what does the fungus do? Fungus have some root-like outgrowth by which they absorb water and they provide shelter to the algae. तो algae खाना बनाता है और fungus उसको रहने की जगह और पानी provide करता है. Next, if we talk about the next example, that is rhizobium. Now what is rhizobium? Children, it is a bacteria which lives in the root nodules of leguminous plants. Now what are leguminous plants? जितनी भी pulse family होती है और जितनी भी दालें होती हैं, they are all leguminous. They belong to Leguminaceae family. So what does this bacteria do? It converts the nitrogen which from the atmosphere, and this nitrogen is being converted by the rhizobium, by which this plant can utilize this nitrogen. मतलब जो एटमॉस्फेयर में नाइट्रोजन है वो प्लांट्स एब्जॉर्ब नहीं कर सकते, यूटिलाइज नहीं कर सकते उसको. तो राइजोबियम इस एटमॉस्फेरिक नाइट्रोजन को कन्वर्ट कर देता है और ये कन्वर्टेड जो नाइट्रोजन है वो प्लांट्स को ईजिली एब्जॉर्ब कर लेते हैं. और राइजोबियम को क्या फ़ायदा होता है? राइजोबियम इज़ गेटिंग शेल्टर in the leguminous plants. Okay, children? So these are some modes of nutrition, that is heterotrophic mode of nutrition, in which we have discussed about the parasitic plants, we have discussed about saprophytic plants, and we have discussed about symbiotic relationship. Okay, children? So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, children, please like and subscribe my video. Thank you, children.